headline: If anyone thinks they can try the armed forces, let him try. DHQ reacts to report of terrorists surrounding Abuja. The news details. The defense headquarters has rubbish claims that some terrorists were setting up camps around the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and Niger State. The Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, General Lucky Irabo, who spoke about the report on Thursday, said there is no truth in it, as if anything of such was going on, the Nigerian military would have picked it up. Irabo stated those while speaking at the Aso Rock Villa in Abuja during the ministerial press briefing organized by the Presidential Communications team. He submitted that the rumors are just the handworks of some mischief makers. It recalls the Pan-Yoruba Socio-Cultural Organization Afenifere had warned that the setup of Boko Haram terrorists and bandit camp in the Federal Capital Territory and Niger State is a strong indication of looming danger in the country. It therefore tasked the federal government to redouble its efforts in tackling insecurity by declaring bandits as terrorists, as recently recommended by the National Assembly. Afenifere's National Publicity Secretary, Comrade Jare Ajayi, in a statement on Wednesday, stressed that urgent, decisive, and sincere actions need to be taken to prevent the country's disintegration, owing to ever-increasing reports of how terrorists are gaining ground in Nigeria. But General Irabo, in his reaction on Thursday, refurbished the Afenifere report. He said the alarm is false and should be disregarded by members of the public. Sound a note of warning, he said. If anyone thinks they can try the armed forces, let him try the shape of the armed forces. On the alleged double standard the military is adopting in dealing bandits, kidnappers, and other criminals operating in the southeast and the north, the CDS said nothing of such is happening, as people spreading such insinuations don't understand how the military operates. He added that there is a difference between what is going on in the south and what is going on in the north, but the military is dealing with each situation in the right way. According to him, what you find in the southeast is different from what is obtainable in the north. Also, responding to questions on why controversial Islamic scholar Sheikh Ahmad Gumi is allowed to freely interact with non-bandits and their leaders, the CDS pointed out that the military welcomes any help in combating the bandits and terrorists. He added that as long as such interventions are not contrary or inhibiting the operations of the military, it remains acceptable. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, is saying that if anyone thinks they can try the armed forces, let them try to shape of the armed forces. That there are some false news that they are going on. The rumors are just the handwork of some mischief makers. There is no iota of truth in whatsoever they are saying. The federal government is trying its efforts to tackle insecurity by declaring bandits as terrorists, as recently recommended by the National Assembly. Afenifere, who warned that the setup of Boko Haram terrorists and bandit camps in the Federal Capital Territory and Niger State is a strong indication of looming danger in the country. But the CDS, Irabo, is saying that no such is happening in Abuja. The alarm is false and should be disregarded by members of the public. On the alleged double standard, what is happening in the southeast is different from what is happening in the north. But the military people are dealing with each situation in the right way, trying to curb insecurity in the south and in the north, and trying to bring bandits, terrorists into law, and they are dealing each situation in the right way. What you find in the southeast is different from what is obtainable in the north. Both of them are not the same. What is happening in the north is quite different from what is happening in the south. What is happening in the south are the IPOB, unknown gunmen, but what is happening in the north are the bandits, the Fulani herdsmen, the terrorists. But each situation is handled in the right way. Fear, panic in Abuja over security threats. Palpable fear has gripped residents of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Abuja over the recent alarm raised by the Niger State Governor Sani Bello that the Boko Haram insurgents have hosted their flag in communities close to the nation's capital. The governor has stated that the terrorists have taken over 50 communities in Niger State, including Kaure, which is just a few kilometers away from the FCT. According to the governor, Boko Haram insurgents have converted the communities to their homes, as done in Sambisa Forest of Borno State. I am confirming that there are Boko Haram elements here in Niger State, here in Kaure. I am confirming that they have hosted their flags here. Their wives have been seized from them and forcefully attached to Boko Haram members. I just add that they have placed their flags at Kaure, meaning they have taken over the territory. This is what I have been engaging the federal government on. Unfortunately, it has now got to this level. If care is not taken, even Abuja is not safe. We have been saying this for long. All our efforts have been in vain. I hope this time has come for a more coordinated military activity to take place. Barely 24 hours after the governor raised the alarm, the Senate deliberated on how to forestall the possible plans by the insurgents to extend its territory to Abuja. The senator representing the Niger East Senatorial District, Musa Sani, moved a motion through a point of order tagged "Activities of Bandits and Boko Haram Terrorists in Niger State." Sani revealed in the motion that some local government areas in the state, including Shiroro and Munya, have fallen under the control of Boko Haram, with about 5,000 villagers already displaced in the last 3 days. According to him, they have kidnapped many, their wives seized from them, and forcefully attached to Boko Haram members. 3 military camps in Alawi, Baza, and Zagzaga in the 2 local government areas have been sacked, and some security personnel killed by insurgents in the last 1 month of renewed attacks. What is happening in the south is different from what is happening in the north. So we are praying to God that God should intervene and give the military personnel the wisdom to go about each situation and solve it amicably. Thank you, my listeners, for listening. Do have a good day and God bless you all.